All right, Eddie Hearn basically confirms he wants no parts of Luis Ortiz fighting any of his fighters, especially when it comes to Dillian Whyte. Eddie Hearn has already admitted that Derek Chisora is the front runner to gain, or to basically fight, for those two to fight a rematch December 22nd, most likely in the O2 Arena. E-King Fight News. And we got more on this. Alright, let's get it. Eddie Hearn, fast car, is absolutely right. Because this dude is selling you cars, these old ass used cars, in Dillian Whyte and and Louis Ritson, that just got Louis Ritson, one of his prospects, just got beat over the weekend. And Dillian Whyte, his only losses to Anthony Joshua, and he didn't want to. Eddie Hearn did not approve a Luis Ortiz fight for Dillian, and he said, "Dillian, shut up." You know, Dillian, you're gonna have to be quiet. You know, have to be quiet, Dillian. Be quiet. You can't make a stir like this again with Luis Ortiz. You know, that's to me, Eddie Hearn, he wants no parts of Luis Ortiz. And in fact, I don't see him working with any of these PBC fighters recently. And Luis Ortiz is PBC in general. Dude's Al Heyman stable. And it seems like Eddie Hearn. Same goes with Frank Warren. I mean, Frank Warren wouldn't normally work with Eddie Hearn, but as Eddie Hearn said, he offered Billy Joe substantially more money than he could have gotten with any other fight. And the reason why is because Eddie Hearn was trying to buy that belt that Billy Joe Saunders had by paying him off, putting him in there with his dog in Demetrius Andrade, and hoping they could get the win on DAZN with perhaps, you know, some help with the judges. Who knows, right? This is Eddie Hearn we're talking about. But that's how he operates. He's not the kind of promoter to really make a big test. You know, throw Dillian Whyte in the fire with another dog from another fucking state. You know, I'm just, you know, we're basically talking about fighters. You know, dogs also fight. So, you know, let's get it, man. E-King Fight News. Let's check out Eddie Hearn's exact words. Alright, so, I mean, as we all know, Dillian Whyte's most likely fighting Derek Chisora. Let's just check out what Eddie Hearn is saying right here. So, here's a quote from Eddie Hearn. Chisora, not Luis Ortiz, is a front runner for Dillian Whyte. Yeah. We can go into the exact quote. Chisora is still definitely the front runner. Hearn exclusively told Sky Sports. Ortiz is scheduled to fight on the Wilder Fury. No. He's has the option to fight on that card. And he is willing to forego that option to take on Dillian Whyte in December in a big fight. And Eddie Hearn is reluctant, and he's saying, hey, Chisora's a big fight. Chisora's the big fight. Get the fuck out of here. Chisora is one fight removed from being played with by Tyson Fury and being beaten by a guy named Agit Kabayel. Agit Kabayel beat the shit out of him. He beat up Derek Chisora for 12 rounds. Did you know this? But this is the big fight for Dillian Whyte. Hey, you guys expect me to just, you know, not know who Derek Chisora is? Tyson Fury played with this guy. It wasn't even a sparring session. It was worse. That was classing session. What that was. So, I mean, for real, Derek Chisora has got a puncher's chance to beat Dillian Whyte. Even though that first fight was just a war, because Dillian Whyte hadn't, basically honed in on fighting at long range, and he just went he squared up with Derek Chisora. And it turned to a war, because Derek Chisora will fight you in a firefight. That's how he fights. He's not the kind of guy that finesse anything. So, and even if he does, he's not doing it that great. But, what's really unbelievable about this is Eddie Hearn. Last week, he completely flips the script here and says, hey, we're looking to get this Derek Chisora fight done by the end of the week. If we don't get it done, does this sound familiar? If we don't get it done by the end of the week, we'll fight Luis Ortiz. Something like that. He says something like that. Then Luis Ortiz, it will be under consideration. Blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. That's Eddie Hearn for you. That is Eddie Hearn for you. Right? It's not... He's not about that smoke, man. He really isn't. He'll only work with other promoters if it benefits him. And his brand, Dazins. Y'all see, there's a video of Michael Buffer trying to pronounce this shit. And even he's like, it's giving him fits. But, whatever. They got great ratings over there, right? Everybody tuned in to see Jesse Vargas and Delorme fight to a draw. The worst thing about that is the worst result the worst result that you could ever have in boxing is a draw. There's no... It's the most indecisive thing ever. Right? Both fighters can walk away and it's like, yo, nobody won, nobody lost. It's like it's useless. To me, that's the worst kind of way to end some kind of a game. Because there's no celebration, there's no defeat, the agony of defeat. And Eddie Hearn, man, dude's a hoe, man. He doesn't want that smoke with Luis Ortiz, but he'll have his fighters come out here on social media and act like they want to fight him. You see what Eddie Hearn does? Dillian, you gotta make sure you look strong. It's a lot of it is actually used in pro wrestling. He wants Dillian Whyte to look strong, but in actuality, the dude's a fucking chicken shit coward. He's running away from Luis Ortiz the second a fucking boogeyman pops up and shit. He's like, I'll fight you in December. Let's do it. He's like, hold on a second. Gonna run out this ring right here. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's Dillian Whyte. He's gonna escape. He's gonna escape the fucking this whole situation. He's gonna fight Derek Chisora. That's what's gonna happen. We all know it. And it looks like it's come to that situation because now it's the end of the week. There's no update on the fight. And Eddie Hearn's buying time. And he said, hey, we're fighting Chisora. We're gonna try and get this fight, We've been working on the fight. You see, we've been working on the fight now for, over a month, and we just want to get it done. It should be done by the end of the week, and then that's it. And it's not done. Y'all want to hate on Deontay Wilder and all that extra shit. Y'all want to hate on that. But when it comes to Dillian Whyte and potential opponents, man, this dude's in a rush to fight a Derek Chisora when Luis Ortiz is the next option, man. That's the worst part about it. He's in a rush to fight Derek Chisora when Luis Ortiz is open for a fight, man. That's how these hoes are, man. That's how they really are. This guy doesn't want no smoke. And he better realize that everybody's giving him credit. Oh, he fought, Dillian Whyte deserves his rankings, and he's gone through a gamut of the heavyweights. He beat Hellenius. He beat Parker. He beat Joseph Parker. And look what he did to Lucas Brown. For real, I have a feeling Dillian Whyte wouldn't have a great, at this rate, he might want no smoke with that dude Kowanowski, man. Maybe Kowanowski gonna end up whooping his ass, man. Man, I'm playing on that one. But EK Fight News, man. Let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. And we're out. Peace.